How Pokémon caught the world. Every massive phenomenon begins with a simple spark of inspiration. For Satoshi Tajiri, that spark came from a childhood hobby, bug collecting. This simple joy of discovery became the blueprint for a revolutionary concept. The dream, connecting players through the creatures they capture. The challenge was translating this idea onto the limited hardware of the Game Boy. It required innovation, particularly utilizing the link cable. In 1996, Pocket Monsters Red and Green finally hit Japanese shelves. The initial response was cautious, but soon, word of mouth created a frenzy. The secret element, Mew, the 151st Pokémon, rumored but unconfirmed. Version exclusivity to catch 'em all. You needed both games and friends. This social trading mechanism proved to be the franchise's secret weapon. It wasn't just a game, it was a shared collecting experience. The games were succeeding, but the anime was about to launch Pokémon into the stratosphere. Enter Ash Ketchum and his inseparable partner, Pikachu. Pikachu's electric charm resonated universally, becoming the franchise mascot. The global broadcast in the late 90s introduced millions to the world of Kanto. The anime successfully provided context and personality to the creatures in the games. For many, the journey began not with a cartridge, but with a television set. When Pokémon crossed the Pacific in 1998, the established Kanto craze became a global phenomenon. The card game soon followed, adding a completely new layer of collectible strategy. Trading cards introduced complex rules, rivaling the depth of the video games themselves. The concept of type advantage became playground currency. The demand overwhelmed supply, leading to instant collector mania. The global stage was set. Pokémon was now a cultural juggernaut. As the initial hype stabilized, the question became, where do we go from here? Generation 2 brought 100 entirely new creatures to the Pokédex. For the first time, the in-game clock introduced the concept of day and night cycles. With day and night came Pokémon that only appeared under specific conditions. Breeding offered players an unprecedented level of control over their team composition, and as a final treat, players could revisit the original Kanto region. The Game Boy Advance ushered in the third generation with Hoenn and vibrant new colors. Abilities and natures added a new layer of complexity to competitive battling. Then came the Nintendo DS, finally allowing Pokémon to be rendered in 3 dimensions. Generation 4 introduced online trading and battling through Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. This connectivity truly realized the original vision of global interaction. The mechanics deepened, attracting a dedicated competitive player base. The move to a dedicated home console platform, the Nintendo Switch, marked another significant evolution. Sword and Shield introduced the Wild Area, an open zone experience. However, this leap brought friction, the decision to limit the national Pokédex. Fans dubbed this highly debated cut Dexit, showcasing deep emotional attachment to the entire roster. This debate highlighted how much the creatures themselves mean to longtime players. The series proved resilient, continuing to grow despite the controversy. Then came a bold departure, Legends, Arceus, tearing up the old formulas. Catching became a real-time, stealth-based interaction rather than purely menu-driven. The relationship between the trainer and the wild Pokémon felt more immediate and dangerous. This title paid homage to the franchise's origins while pushing into new action RPG territory. It proved that the core concept could successfully adapt to entirely new gameplay structures. The past was finally explored, adding deep lore to creature origins. Today, the Paldea region delivers the first fully seamless, open-world adventure. Players can choose their path: gym challenges, story missions, or treasure hunting. Terastallization introduced a new battle gimmick, changing types on the fly. Despite technical hurdles, the sheer scope offered unprecedented player agency. The core loop, catch, train, battle remains compelling after nearly 3 decades. The foundational spirit of exploration endures. From niche handheld title to a multi-billion-dollar global enterprise, Pokémon has defined childhood for multiple generations across the planet. Its success lies in the perfect blend of collection, competition, and companionship. Satoshi Tajiri's simple wish to share a hobby has created an unparalleled universe. As new generations emerge, the journey continues, with the timeless motto, "Gotta catch 'em all."